Welcome, seekers of wisdom and travelers on the path of life. Today, I come to you as a fellow pilgrim, navigating the intricate landscape of existence, where obstacles abound and challenges seem to be our constant companions. But what if I told you that every hurdle we stumble upon, every barrier we face, is not just a mere hindrance but a precious gift? A gift from the universe, designed to test our resolve, to shape our spirits, and to guide us toward a greater understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit. In our first exploration together, let's consider the nature of obstacles. We all encounter them, those moments where life seems to stand against us, where the flow feels interrupted. But have we ever paused to recognize that these obstacles are not random misfortunes, but rather meticulously placed stepping stones? They are the universe's way of whispering, or sometimes shouting, that there is a lesson to be learned, a strength to be discovered, or a perspective to be gained. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism teaches us that the obstacle is the way. The very things we wish to avoid, the problems we dread, are the paths to inner growth and wisdom. When we perceive hurdles as insurmountable, we often miss the point of their existence. They are not here to stop us. They are here to push us into the uncharted territories of our potential. Consider the mighty oak tree, which grows strong and stalwart not in spite of the fierce winds but because of them. The resistance it faces fortifies its roots, enabling it to stand the test of time. In much the same way, the resistance we face in life strengthens our resolve and fortifies our character. We often hear of individuals who have overcome immense adversity to achieve extraordinary things. These stories inspire us, but they also reveal a universal truth: that the crucible of challenge is where greatness is forged. So, when you meet your next challenge, pause and reflect. What is this teaching me? How is this shaping me into the person I am destined to become? As we navigate these thoughts, remember that the practice of embracing obstacles is not about resignation. It is an active engagement with life. It is about choosing to see the value in every situation, knowing that the universe has presented us with a riddle, and within that riddle lies a treasure of incalculable worth. In the quiet moments of struggle, we find our true strength. It's easy to be calm when the sea is tranquil, but to remain poised in the storm, that is the mark of true mastery. So, when the waves rise and the winds howl, remind yourself that this, too, is a gift. A chance to demonstrate your resilience and to set an example for others. As we draw close to the first pause in our discourse, let's carry with us a profound realization. The universe tests us not because it seeks to punish, but because it loves. It loves so deeply that it wants us to realize our fullest potential. The gifts it gives may not be wrapped in ribbons or adorned with bows, but they are gifts nonetheless. Each obstacle an opportunity, each challenge a chance to rise. The Virtue Forge. Cultivating character through life's challenges. Moving forward, let us explore how each obstacle invites us to cultivate a specific virtue. Virtues are the essence of our character, and the character is the bedrock upon which we build a life of meaning. When faced with an obstacle, we are not just encountering a problem, we are being offered the chance to practice a virtue, perhaps patience, courage, humility, or perseverance. Stall. Take, for instance, patience. In a world where everything is instant, where we are conditioned to expect immediate results, patience is a virtue that feels like it belongs to a bygone era. Yet, when an obstacle emerges on our path, patience becomes our teacher. It whispers to us to slow down, to breathe, to wait. And in that waiting, we discover the subtle rhythms of life that we often overlook. Courage, too, is called forth in the face of obstacles. It is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Every challenge we face asks us, do you have the heart to push forward? This is the universe's way of inviting us to step into a grander version of ourselves, one where fear does not reign supreme. Then there is humility, the virtue that teaches us to accept our limitations, to recognize that we do not have all the answers. Obstacles have a way of humbling us, reminding us that we are not the center of the universe. They teach us to ask for help, to collaborate, and to see the interconnectedness of our existence. Perseverance is perhaps one of the most celebrated virtues in the face of obstacles. It is the quiet determination that says, "I will try again tomorrow." It is the refusal to give up on our dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. When the universe presents us with obstacles, it is offering us the chance to practice perseverance, to prove to ourselves how much we truly want what we're striving for. In practicing these virtues, we must be mindful not to fall into the trap of romanticizing our struggles. The objective is not to suffer needlessly, but to engage with our challenges in a way that is conscious and deliberate. It is to understand that in the soil of difficulty, we can cultivate the seeds of personal development. Now, each obstacle also brings with it a hidden opportunity for creativity. When the path before us is blocked, we are forced to look around, to explore alternatives that we might have otherwise ignored. How many times have we found ourselves in a dead end, only to discover a new and innovative way forward? These are the moments when the universe is calling upon our ingenuity. Creativity in the face of obstacles is about finding the untried solution, the path less traveled, or even creating a new path altogether. It is about breaking free from the conditioned patterns of thinking and embracing a mindset of possibility. The universe challenges us not only to think outside the box, but to realize that there was never a box to begin with. Moreover, obstacles often come with a hidden layer of timing. Sometimes what we perceive as a setback is actually the universe's way of saying, "Not yet." It is teaching us the delicate art of timing. Just as the farmer knows not to harvest before the crop is ripe, we too must learn to align our actions with the right timing. The universe's delays are not denials. They are pauses that invite us to reflect and prepare for what is to come. Let us also consider the relationships we have with those around us. Obstacles often force us into situations where we must work alongside others, fostering deep connections and mutual support. They remind us that we are not solitary creatures but part of a larger tapestry of human experience. In overcoming challenges together, we forge bonds of camaraderie and fellowship. As we conclude this second part of our exploration, let us hold on to the understanding that each obstacle is a finely crafted instrument in the symphony of our lives. It is there to tune our virtues, to harmonize our creativity with the melody of the universe, and to teach us the rhythms of patience and timing.
Reflections of potential. The transformative power of life's obstacles. In the third part of our journey, let's examine how obstacles are mirrors reflecting back to us not just who we are, but who we can be. They are the universe's way of showing us the raw material that lies within, waiting to be sculpted into something magnificent. When we come up against a wall, it's easy to become frustrated and to wonder why this is happening to us. But what if, instead, we asked, what aspect of myself is being reflected back to me? Every challenge we face is a reflection of our inner world, our beliefs, our patterns, and our unresolved issues. For instance, if we constantly encounter obstacles that evoke a sense of anger or frustration, it may be a sign that we need to address underlying issues of control or expectation. If we find ourselves repeatedly facing challenges that stir up fear, perhaps it's an invitation to confront our insecurities
or to develop greater trust in the process of life. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, uses obstacles to shine a light on the areas within us that need attention and healing. It's as if life is holding up a mirror and asking us, "Are you ready to look at this?" It's an opportunity for profound self-awareness and transformation. Now, it's important to recognize that the reflection is not always comfortable to gaze upon. It requires a willingness to be vulnerable, to acknowledge our imperfections, and to commit to the work of self-improvement. But in doing so, we open ourselves up to deeper levels of self-compassion and understanding. Moreover, as we work on the inner reflections that obstacles reveal, we begin to notice a shift in our external reality. The outer world starts to change as our inner world evolves. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable now become manageable, and situations that used to trigger us lose their power. This is the universe's way of showing us that we are the co-creators of our reality. In this process, it's crucial to maintain a sense of balance between action and reflection. While it's important to look inward, we must also not become paralyzed by self-analysis. Life is a dance between making things happen and letting things happen. It's about knowing when to push and when to yield, when to reflect and when to act. As we draw this third part to a close, let us embrace the wisdom that obstacles are not just tests, but reflections. They are opportunities for us to see ourselves more clearly and to sculpt our character into its highest form. Embracing the Odyssey, the alchemy of obstacles and the tapestry of triumph. In the final stretch of our discourse, we turn our attention to the synthesis of our reflections and understand how the very fabric of our lives is woven through the experiences we perceive as obstacles. This is where we begin to see the full picture, where the individual threads of each challenge entwine to form a grand tapestry of growth and enlightenment. Obstacles, in their most profound sense, are not separate from the path. They are an integral part of it. They are the waypoints that guide us through the labyrinth of our personal evolution. Each obstacle faced, each barrier overcome, is a step towards a deeper understanding of the truth that resides within and around us. Consider the journey of a river as it makes its way to the sea. It does not flow in a straight line but meanders, twists, turns, sometimes even doubling back on itself. It encounters rocks, fallen trees, and varying terrains, yet it uses these obstacles to create beauty. Rapids, waterfalls, and tranquil pools. The river does not see these obstacles as impediments but as natural aspects of its journey. Likewise, we must learn to see the obstacles in our lives as natural and necessary. They are the contours that shape our journey, giving it depth and definition. They are what make our story interesting, our wisdom authentic, and our victories meaningful. As we embrace this perspective, our relationship with challenges transforms. We no longer view them as battles to be won, but as conversations to be had with the deepest parts of ourselves. We begin to approach each obstacle with curiosity and openness, asking, "What is this here to teach me?" rather than, "Why is this happening to me?" This shift in perception is the key to unlocking the gift within each obstacle. It is a shift from resistance to acceptance, from conflict to harmony. When we align ourselves with the flow of life, understanding that everything has its place and time, we move with grace and ease through the challenges that once seemed to define us. Now, this does not mean we become passive in the face of adversity. On the contrary, we become more engaged, more present, and more alive. We act with intention, guided by the wisdom we have gleaned from our previous encounters with difficulty. Our actions become more potent, more impactful, because they are informed by the rich tapestry of our experiences. In this space of acceptance and engagement, we find the ultimate gift that obstacles offer, the gift of freedom. Freedom from the fear of what might happen, freedom from the chains of past patterns, and freedom to live a life of purpose and passion. It is here, in the heart of challenge, that we find the courage to let go of what no longer serves us and to embrace the boundless possibilities that await. We come to understand that every obstacle is a doorway to a new level of freedom, a new dimension of being. As we conclude this exploration, let us hold in our hearts the truth that the universe is always conspiring in our favor, even when it seems otherwise. Every obstacle is a conversation with the divine, a nudge towards our ultimate becoming. And so, we move forward, not as victims of our circumstances, but as architects of our destiny, knowing that every stone along the path is a stepping stone to greater heights. We move forward with the wisdom that every obstacle is indeed the way. Thank you for journeying with me through this exploration of life's challenges and the profound gifts they hold. Carry this understanding with you as you continue to navigate the rich and varied landscape of your existence.